Michael Shields, and I'm head of EMEA for the real estate sector, and also I'm responsible for international clients. So clients that are active in more than one region, so APAC, Americas, and Europe. And so we have a portfolio, a loan portfolio of about 30 billion, 24 of that being in Europe. So we have quite a nice geographical footprint across Europe, and that gives us a good view of what's happening in real estate across Europe. It's definitely improving. We're seeing, good deal flow in logistics and residential, student housing, things like that. And I think it's just starting to pick up generally. I think there's some countries that are a little bit behind in the deal flow. That's I'd say probably Germany and Poland, but Southern Europe has been very, very strong for us. UK's also been quite busy, and it's getting I think the UK's probably 6 months, 9 months ahead of the rest of continental Europe. But yeah, we're looking forward to the next 9 months. I think it's going to be a good time for us. If you really look at what's coming through our green light committees for new lending, it's mainly in logistics and some residential. We are extending, with good clients on good office assets that we've been in a long time, that are performing well. I think those are extensions that I think you're willing to do. And on the retail side, it's been probably the strongest part of our portfolio. We've over COVID and everything, we've been able to get pay downs, maybe increase pricing, and the performance has been great. I mean, I think that we don't have a lot of underperforming shopping centers, which has really been huge positive for our overall loan book, and created a lot of comfort from our risk guys and internally, because I think a lot of people were expecting more problems on the retail side, but actually the performance has been quite strong. Investors that have core knowledge and strength in certain sectors, I think can do well. I think all sectors have opportunities. Retail, logistics and residential are like the darlings right now. But retail experts and office experts, I think they can find opportunities. Even office, I think brown to green kind of transitions and redevelopments. There's a lot of demand from tenants, lenders, and investors for that kind of product. So it just depends on the strengths and the knowledge and of the individual investors. I still think that there's a lack of liquidity for some office. Lenders, are only doing the highest quality. So, I think, there could be better liquidity in office. And also, we're still seeing appraisals come in on office that are very volatile, right? So, some markets, I think, have gone further in the repricing or like in the revaluing of the assets, especially from an appraised value perspective. But other markets, we're seeing some markets still come back with big drops in values. And so I think that's probably the biggest concern. I think we're definitely past the negative part. I think it's like we're stable with improving. I expect, hopefully there'll be some other a few more rate cuts. Maybe not as many as what people think, but just, one rate cut, I think, improves sentiment. And if we get a couple more, I think that could be a real boost for the overall real estate markets. Hopefully the investor side, more activity, and for banks to be a little bit more confident, right, in providing liquidity and lending to the different sectors. So I think we're definitely on a positive trend.